good job picking this spot. This is a great location. I'm waiting for them. Yeah. We're going to start, but we'll give you guys a second. Okay. Nothing like putting them on the spot. Sorry, guys. Yeah. I know. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I want to thank everybody for being here. Good morning. I want to thank the Port Authority for providing this really cool location, and thank my team for picking it. What a great spot to be in here at the Bicentennial Tower. So really grateful that you're all here today. We have a lot of really cool things to talk about. And it's a big day, and it's a big week here in Erie. Today is Erie's Incorporation Day, April 14th. So we're celebrating a little bit the history of our city. And I'll just say selfishly and personally, also this week marks my administration's 100th day in office. That's tomorrow. So a lot of fun and exciting things. Thank you. Lots of fun and exciting things to be celebrating today. And as we were driving down here, I thought with this little peak of springtime and little bit of sunshine, little bit of warmer weather, it always and certainly feels appropriate to think about our favorite time of year in Erie, which is the summertime, and to talk about a really special summer that we have planned. So with that, I think all of you know our country is going to mark its 250th birthday this summer. And here in Pennsylvania, plans have been long underway to make sure that our celebration in the Commonwealth is the biggest and best in the United States. So last week, some of you may have heard Governor Shapiro announced Erie as a location for one of the 6 celebratory concerts in Pennsylvania happening here in Erie on June 6th. But today, we are all gathered to kick off the City of Erie's America 250 PA celebrations. So before I get into the meat and all the fun things we have planned, I want to thank a couple of folks. First, I really want to thank Hunter Lytle from my team at City Hall. Hunter is our point person on America 250 PA. And I just want to say, you know, we took office 100 days ago, and we stepped into this important year and really had to catch up a little bit. And so Hunter has done a great job, along with Mary Wassel and Monica Gustin from the Mayor's Office of Community Affairs. They've just got us rolling. I think we're in great shape. I also want to thank our friends from the county that are here today. I know County Executive isn't here, but her staff is here. They have been great partners as we think about the county celebrations, and then, of course, today, kicking them off here in the city of Erie. So, as I mentioned, Hunter and Mary and Monica have really been leading our initiatives, and they came up with a great idea for an America 250 PA logo contest. And they invited young people from across our community, really in the spirit of my administration's focus on youth engagement, to help shape how Erie shows up for this national celebration. The response from our city's youth was incredible. We got all kinds of amazing artwork and designs. It really showed the creativity and pride for Erie that so many of our youth possess. All of those came through in the submissions, so we're really thrilled with how that went. But today, we are going to unveil the winning design and official logo for Erie's America 250 PA celebrations. Who's going to pull it? Who's going to do it? Okay, so Mary is going to unveil our design. Are you ready, everyone? It's very exciting. Yes. And I want to thank, for being here, our designer of the winning logo, Lauren Eberlin. Lauren, please stand up. Be recognized. Thank you so much, Lauren. I had the opportunity to meet Lauren and her dad yesterday. They came to City Hall. We talked a little bit, and Lauren got a special basket of goodies for being the winner. So it will be Lauren's design that is how we talk about and the visual representation of our celebration this year. So Lauren, congratulations. I want to say to you again, you represent Erie's future, you and all the other submissions that we received, and your logo reflects the collaborative spirit and the pride that we feel both in our city of Erie and in our country. So great job. We're proud of you. So I also want to recognize the incredible partners from the America 250 PA committee who helped with the logo project. All of them gave fun prizes that Lauren was able to receive as the winner. So special thanks to the Erie Philharmonic, Hagen History Center, the Erie Seawolves, the Erie Playhouse, Visit Erie, the Erie Western PA Port Authority, the Children's Museum, Erie Events, and the Erie Zoo. When I gave Lauren her basket yesterday, I was like, there's a lot of goodies in here, a lot of of fun things to do. I was a little jealous. So thank you to all the partners who provided those prizes to her. I know she and her family will enjoy them. And each of these organizations has played a role not only in supporting our logo initiative, but in shaping what this represents to us. Partnership, community spirit, and a shared commitment to building the best Erie that we all deserve. So now that we have our visual symbol of Erie's celebration, let's talk about all the great things we have planned. First, the Erie Seawolves will kick things off with a doubleheader day in partnership with the Experience Children's Museum this Saturday, April 18th. By the way, today is Erie's Incorporation Day, Saturday is Erie's Founding Day, so that will be City of Erie Day at the Erie Seawolves. The City of Erie will have a table there with resources, and we're hoping families, kids, community members come out for the doubleheader at the Seawolves and celebrate Erie Day. We're really thankful to the Seawolves for their partnership. And speaking of the Experience Children's Museum, their celebration will continue with a dedicated America 250 PA event on July 1st, focusing on hands-on learning and engagement for children and families. And I want to pause for a second and say, as I mentioned, we came into office, and really what Hunter and our team has done is not organize events, but just coordinate and collaborate with all kinds of great things that were already in the works. So we're just bringing it together. It's you, our partners, that have done all this amazing work, so we're so grateful for all of that. We're also proud to highlight the Erie series at Blasco Library, May 16th to the 23rd. That will bring local history to life in an accessible and engaging way just down the street at the library. Also this summer, the Playhouse will present the play 1776 from June 12th through June 28th, bringing this pivotal moment in American history to life on stage. I'm sure it's going to be great. I know they already have casting done. I'm sure it will be a great production. At the Hagen History Center, we'll see the return of the historic USS Brig Niagara on July 2nd. So excited to welcome the Niagara home, along with the Perry Symposium on August 13th and a Night at the Museum Gala on September 12th. All of that organized by the Hagen History Center, each event deepening our connection to Erie's and our country's rich history. The Erie Western PA Port Authority and Erie Events are also teaming up as part of the America 250 PA Bells Across America campaign. Together, they're sponsoring a Liberty Bell replica that will become part of the statewide initiative honoring America's 250th birthday. The planned unveiling ceremony will coincide with the 30th anniversary of this building, the Bicentennial Tower, and that's coming up in October. And to mark America's actual birthday on July 4th, the Erie Philharmonic will host Erie Phil Live at Bayview Park, providing a powerful, family-friendly musical celebration on Independence Day. This is a new addition this year. So grateful to the Phil for your partnership. We're hoping families will come out that afternoon for a family-friendly, free concert in the park there and celebrate the day. So now that we're talking about the main event, July 4th weekend, I'm thrilled to announce the return of the city's July 3rd fireworks, newly named this year as a 250 celebration, Lights and Liberty on the Lake. And we are very grateful to our partners at Rebich Investments and Erie Events for making this possible. Todd, if you could just please stand and be recognized as our sponsor for the event. Rebich Events has sponsored the event this year, just giving me hot off the press news that actually our fireworks are going to be bigger and better than they ever have been in honor of America's 250th, and adding, through their sponsorship, a special free concert on July 3rd at Rebich Amphitheater. So July 3rd, we'll have this great concert, and we're going to talk about who it is in a minute, over at Rebich Amphitheater, followed by fireworks to really make a once-in-a-lifetime celebration of this special day right here on our beloved waterfront. So with the addition of the concert, I know Todd was very involved with Erie Events to find the exact right band to highlight the concert. So I believe Ed is here from Erie Events, and Ed is going to honor us by unveiling the band for our big Erie concert. Yes, do it now. The Marshall Tucker Band. And I want to say again, we cannot thank enough our partners at Erie Events and Rebich Investments. They took so much work and pride in this, making sure we had the right band to provide the right atmosphere, fun, family-friendly, right on our waterfront with those fireworks. It's going to be an incredible celebration on July 3rd. So thank you so much to them. We're really excited about this edition this year, bigger and better than ever. It builds on that beloved tradition of fireworks and takes it to a whole new level with setting the stage for a full holiday weekend of celebration. So thank you for all of that, and I'm excited. I think Lauren is going to help us set off the fireworks that night. So Lauren will be there with her logo helping us. Wear a hard hat. Be careful, okay? Some gear. Your dad will make sure, okay? So for a full list, those are all the celebrations that we have been involved with collaborating and coordinating in the city of Erie. But for a full list of America 250 PA events happening across our region, I encourage all of you to check out Visit Erie's website. And I really want to say a special thank you to Visit Erie. They have been the ones to hold all of the events, make sure they're providing a digital platform for them on their website. So very, very grateful to partnership with Visit Erie for that. And we also have, I think, a flyer on the back table. So that is all of our America 250 celebration, but we're not done yet because we have even more to talk about. So with that, I'm going to ask Hunter to come up and give you a couple more things, and then I'll be back to close us out. Hunter?
All right, thank you very much, Mayor. I want to thank and welcome everyone today for coming again. I want to thank Mayor Devlin and Lori Rader Spicer, our Chief of Staff, our partners, and the Cafe Board here as well, who's present today. I want to focus on three main things for the summer events here that we are offering once again, which is the return of Celebrate Erie, the return of Sounds of Summer, and then a change to the 814 concert series. So first, I want to briefly discuss Celebrate Erie 2026. The dates for that are August 14th through August 16th in beautiful downtown Erie on State Street. I want to note some major changes for this year. So one of the major changes is the main stage. And through hearing from our community members and our businesses and just overall collaboration on discussions and really trying to figure out a great way to move forward, we have decided to move the main stage from its current location on 4th Street to 9th and State. So this is going to be a little bit above the Warner Theater, and I want to thank Erie Events and Gus for allowing us to utilize some of the Warner as well for that weekend for our bands. The Chalk Walk in turn will then move in between 4th and 5th Street where the stage was on State there. So that'll be in front of the Art Museum there. In addition to the main stage changing, we are also going to stagger our stages for the local musicians. So there's always going to be something to see at different hours on our 4 other stages that we'll be offering. So instead of something going on at every second, we'll be promoting each other at the end of each of our sets to go to the next stage. So that way everyone can kind of see everything they want to see. And then also finally, the shopping district we have added. So instead of doing a marketplace and instead of having multiple vendors in different locations, we're going to have one shopping district. And that's going to be on 5th and State, and then also a portion of North Park Row. So those will be big tents, and you'll be able to walk on the sides of them. This not only supports kind of some feedback we receive, but also supports our brick and mortar businesses on State Street as well. So not only will you be able to shop on the one side of the vendors in the street, but also see the brick and mortar businesses as well on that side. So all those changes that I said are in were made directly in support of the feedback that we have received from our businesses and our community. Returning this year also, as I stated, is going to be the Chalk Walk. This year, the Chalk Walk's theme is going to be America 250 themed, and that is what it's stated on the application form as well, which is now open. So we're asking that anyone who applies to do chalk art is thinking about a design that relates to America 250, Erie, history, locally, celebrating something like that. So we're really excited to add that component as well, since we are celebrating the 250th birthday of the country. Also coming back is Taste of Erie. That'll be in the same park in West Perry Square as it normally is. We'll be offering a variety of different vendors this year. More food trucks will be here this year. And we're also going to be working with Erie Ale Trail once again for the different domestics and IPA beers. We will be working with a local beer vendor as well for the domestic beers. We'll be announcing that on May 14th when we announce the other information regarding the headliners. And then also continuing are the 3 nights of the national acts. So on May 14th, we'll be announcing the 3 national headliners of the bands, but we will be doing 3 nights of music again with local openers prior to that. And if you wish to be a local opener, the applications are also available online. www.CelebrateErie.com is where you can go to fill out all the application information for shopping, food vendor, performer, or the chalk art. Continuing again this year is also Sounds of Summer, and I want to thank Alan Zurcher and the local 17 Music Fund for supporting that wonderful program, really, that benefits our senior community in Erie. And so briefly, I want to just share with you the dates for that. We'll be announcing the bands for that on May 14th as well. However, I do want to acknowledge the locations they'll be at and thank all of our partners in that. So they are going to be the Mondays in July and then 2 in August. So Monday, July 6th, Erie VA Medical Center. Monday, July 13th, Mercy Terrace Apartments. Monday, July 20th, J. Leonard Ostro Apartments. Monday, July 27th, PA Soldiers and Sailors Home. Monday, August 3rd, Parkside Regency at South Shore. And Monday, August 10th at the Curry Shell Apartments. That is all available on documents behind you there and will be available on the website after the press conference today. I just really want to thank Alan again for his work in getting that done so quickly this year, and also thank all of the locations for their willingness to host this great program for their residents and for our community. Lastly, I want to briefly touch on the 814 concert series. We are going to rework the 814 concert series in a way that focuses more on the neighborhood cleanups and the community building and empowering our community and our neighborhoods to do great work with each other. So with that being said, the 814 concert series is going to be changed to a Love Your Block style type of event. So that's going to be, we'll be reaching out to neighborhoods in the coming weeks to set up times to meet about this unique community initiative that we'll be doing. It's going to be very much geared towards specific neighborhoods and working with specific organizations to empower each of these individual neighborhoods to not only clean up their neighborhood, maintain it being clean, but also supporting them in their celebration after that they have done that. So Liz Reyes in the Mayor's Office of Community Affairs, as well as myself, are going to be working on that, and we'll be providing information on that at a later date, most likely May 14th as well. So I want to thank everybody once again for coming. We do have maps of the new layout for Celebrate Erie behind you here. We also have the City of Erie America 250 calendar for events, and then also the Sounds of Summer lineup as well. So I want to thank everyone once again. I really appreciate your time, and I want to hand it back over to Mayor Devlin.
Thanks, Hunter. I mean, it's going to be a great summer here in Erie. We know summer always is, but I think this one is going to be bigger and better. And I think I just want to leave you with this. My administration has been very focused on listening as we came into office and listening during our first 100 days. And in our scheduling of these events for the summer, I think the listening that we have done is reflected. So for example, we listened to our business owners who asked us for changes to Celebrate Erie. We're listening to our neighborhoods who are asking us to help them both clean up and celebrate. I listened to Todd, who told me this year needs to be bigger and better, and we need to make it the best we can be by adding the concert. So we truly are listening to our community, and I think that our scheduling this summer really reflects that. And by the way, we're going to continue to listen. And I'll be very honest with you that next summer might look very different than this summer, but for now, I think the changes we've made reflect the things we've heard, and we'll continue to do that, listen and reflect as we move forward with my administration. I want to wish you all a great, happy Erie Day, Day of Incorporation today. I want to encourage you to celebrate this day and to celebrate all that Erie and our country has to offer this summer. I hope to see many of you at many events. Let's all hope for fantastic weather all summer long. Thank you all for being here today. We are going to do some photos, and I'll be happy to talk to the media as well. Thank you all so much.
you.